use this opportunity to do my best against Pokepen. It was streamed, great VOD opportunity. So he told me ahead of time, I'm going to play Corrin on the stage select screen. And then we do the striking and all that. And then we get to the character select, and he stops, and he's thinking for a while. And then he looks over at me, and he goes, who did I say I was going to play?
So for any of you who don't know, Pokepen is this dude who just like can literally play the entire cast and randomly will just pick out a character that you've never seen him play before, and then it just looks like he spent 20 years in the lab with the character and is doing weird stuff that mains of the character don't do.
Yeah, notoriously incredible at fundies. My man beats PR players with just the random button.
Yeah. Probably one of the better randoms of maybe anyone that I know. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen him play like half the cast.
Okay.
And so, yeah, the JoJo Wolf has been a thing since early days, honestly.
Everybody has a wolf.
Yeah, and his wolf actually has...
It's got sauce?
I wouldn't even say it has sauce. He's just Fundy's wolf, and it has definitely earned him wins throughout his ultimate career, and just been a go-to whenever he's not comfortable with the Toon Link. I haven't seen it come out in a while, so it'll be interesting to see like what the game plan is, but just a really solid wolf.
I like that high side B as well. Lumeckos certainly was not ready for that one. However, now you've kind of burned that mix-up, and that's such an exploitable thing if they just shield.
Right. Oh, looking for the kill.
That's the second Luma that has been dispatched in 34 seconds.
Just has not been able... And that's the thing. This character without Luma is just complete and utter garbage. So, unfortunate if you...
Again? Okay, JoJo.
So maybe there's a little more sauciness happening than I remember with the JoJo Wolf, to be honest.
Yeah, you undersold this thing hard.
Here, too. The up...
What is he doing?
What are these special moves?
Calm down.
Just pressing the B button right now. Okay, here's a dash attack.
Playing the game the way Sakurai intended right there.
Wave bounce laser with Wolf? I don't see that particularly often.
So unnecessary.
But, you know, he's always wave bounce boomeranging, and that's actually kind of hard input. So I'm like, you know, wave bounce laser a little bit easier. It looks kind of saucy. Might as well try it out. Yeah, I was about to say, no way you get by that.
That was just so hard.
Yeah, I mean, that down air is a ginormous, Titanic-sized hitbox. I'm like, that doesn't look good.
Maybe if you mixed up an early side B, you could have lived, but then that's just the 50-50, right?
Yeah.
But now, Lumeckos in the corner, however, answering back. Interesting up tilt, but just the option JoJo needed.
How did that work? I don't even understand how he was able to get that out.
And the back air. That right there, that's how you know if someone's got a good wolf. If they can land the back airs, the wolf is good. If you can't land the back airs, the wolf is trash.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be as reductive as possible, that is that is unfortunate, though. I thought that was going to be a saucy spike confirmed, but he got the side hitbox instead.
Down throw, dash attack, tried and true. Give me that bread and butter.
That was... I love that he went for the spike, though. Just wanted to end it right there.
It is a true combo if you get a late enough fair hitbox. Unfortunately, I think he was just a couple frames off there. Lumeckos gets to live another day. However, this game's starting to get away from them.
And...
watch out for that Luma.
Yeah, coming. Always a little bit scary.
Lumeckos loves to do that, and yeah, you'll whiff with the Luma, but then it just walks up behind you when you're not ready for it. Wow, still alive.
Still living, but definitely on death's door.
Fair bear, no sweet spot.
Yeah, because Wolf with Rage here, that back air might...
Yeah, especially now. Get a fair bear now with the sweet spot, it'll absolutely kill. Luma offline. This is a good spot. Oh, Lumeckos had the idea, but the cross up at the last second from JoJo. And again.
Oh my gosh. That move is just kind of it's just making that move look bad right now. It's just not getting the actual hitbox to connect.
Also making me realize just how much JoJo's going for the cross ups. Yeah, up smash. Big move, but not crazy strong from Wolf. One of his few well-balanced smash attacks.
Still living at 180. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, you got to go out there and clean up that last stock so you have a chance of coming back here. All right, Luma back on deck. 100%, it's doable, but the thing is that when you're in that back throw kill percent range, and that's all he really needs to close this out. It's hard to think that he's not going to be able to find one.
What is with these upbees? My man's been watching way too many rush pods. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't, you know, it hasn't been getting him the thing is, though, he hasn't been getting super hard punished for it. Like, even though he's missed it a few times, he's getting hit for chip damage. So he's like, I don't know, let's keep going for it. If I'm just going to take some chip damage, I'll try it again.
That's a fair point, the risk-reward. However, the risk is starting to go up as these percents climb.
Okay, off stage.
Okay, the little everybody knows the Wolf's not actually going off stage there. I love that Wolf players are like, oh, I'm going to bait them. Like, no.
No, you're not going nowhere.
Especially and now, when the back is facing.
Oh, just a raw up. Just a raw F smash. And I believe that was the first F smash of the game, too. Yeah. And that's kind of all you need sometimes is you need to get that read.
Lumeckos saved that mix-up.
Yeah, and just turn around F smash sometimes. Just throw it out there. See, like, hey, are you going to jump in on me?
JoJo rather, has been spending a lot of time just kind of dancing around right in front of Lumeckos, knowing that those high-risk, high-reward options, usually you don't want to pull the trigger on them in neutral. So the one time Lumeckos was ready for it. That's GG go next. And now 1-1 in this. Wait, is it 1-1 or was that the first game? I'm already forgetting.
I think that was the first. I think that was game 1.
Okay, that was the first game. So Lumeckos now up 1-0.
And, okay,
there we go.
The Toon Link coming out.
JoJo has had enough of this nonsense. For the first time all night, the Toon Link coming out to do his dirty work. If nothing else, he got the B reverses warmed up.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you're definitely gonna see some wave bounce boomerangs. Which looks super cool on Toon Link. It is super fun, even if it's not like... I mean, it actually is useful, but it also just looks really cool.
Yeah, I love watching all the little things that JoJo finds holes for with this character. Because it's really easy to just learn tech like that. It's like learning a combo. You figure out inputs, but figuring out how to do it in bracket, it's like every other high-level thing. Like, how many people actually wave land in bracket? How many people gimmer tech in bracket? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can learn in training mode, but how are you applying it to your game plan? I think the main things that JoJo does, although, man, I'm amazed he lived, but not living that. Item play and then wave bounce boomerang. But let's talk a little bit about just Lumeckos just playing slow and steady, consistent, catching JoJo kind of floating around too much, like on that last stock with the back air. And now pretty much evened up. But I kind of like the stage for Lumeckos just because so far they have been getting almost all their kills off the side. I think all of them, actually. So going to be interesting to see if we can get any additional kind of early mid kills. Maybe at sub, 120, 110%.
Agreed. And now I'm really curious to see what's going to happen in this small intermission where there's no Luma to eat all of that projectile damage. It doesn't look like a whole lot. Lumeckos was able to get a little bit of an advantage state, but immediately, man, those bombs just do so much damage to Luma.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage to Luma, damage if you connect because of the combo potential, and then also JoJo just really good at having them out, throwing them, and re-catching them off your shield, tossing them up in the air to control space. But to Lumeckos' credit, playing catch like a dad and his son with a football, kind of just tossing them back and forth here. The item catches and the absorption here, making JoJo have to really think on his feet. What a down
Speaking
smash.
Of thinking with your feet right there, the down smash going to close it out for Lumeckos. And to go with what you were saying, I can't believe how well Lumeckos is just living right above JoJo. Usually, being a floaty character, you don't want to live in that space, but Lumeckos is making it work.
Looking for that down air spike, but not going to be able to clip Lumeckos on the recovery. Lumeckos is kind of chilling at the ledge here, but you know what? Playing a slow and steady game when you're ahead by a stock, not a bad place to be.
Great stalls off stage as well, just like that. Just making sure JoJo knows you can't time those down airs on me. Don't even try. Just completely closing off that comeback option and forcing him to win fair and square, which so far Lumeckos has been controlling that part of the game because of things like that.
Yeah, the interaction.
The Lumas are dying, but they're just coming right back, and JoJo can't get anything off in the interim.
Oh my God.
Never mind.
I cannot remember the last time I saw a Toon Link shield break. That is not something you typically see every day, but you know what? You get caught holding shield, and that's what will happen to you. It's pretty much evening it up there.
The pressure from JoJo, I was talking about how he was struggling when the Luma was off screen, but he figured out an answer there. Lumeckos was so stuck in shield, and without those big Luma hitboxes, it's so hard to get out of disadvantage.
And now with the game pretty much evened up in terms of, and not able to get him off that parry, the Nair unfortunately not connecting, but this is such a critical stock in game. If Lumeckos can go up 2-0 just with stage striking and just the ability to potentially swap to Bayo. I don't know. I think they'll probably just stay. The options,
it's working.
The options in terms of just being in a comfortable place in the set really going to go in Lumeckos' favor. So on the flip side of that, obviously JoJo not wanting to let that happen, wanting to keep it as close as possible.
Even if Lumeckos goes down the game here, then they have their stage counter pick, right? This is
That's
JoJo's
true.
counter pick. Up air, not going to kill there, not even close, honestly, especially on this stage. Starting to see that counter pick maybe biting a little bit. However, so scary off the side. Can Lumeckos do something here? No, JoJo manages to swing back. The way they've just been sending back and forth on the edge here is absolutely crazy.
Looking for an opening and just fairly comfortable to hold center stage and use the projectiles to just zone Lumeckos out, and it's definitely working because Lumeckos is just getting chipped away here, and it's sooner or later, one of these boomerangs or bombs is going to confirm into a fair, into an up air. You cannot just continue to get hit by Toon Link projectiles. They don't do that much damage, but the up air, the fair, or something else is going to take it, and at 179, it's really almost anything is going to take it at this point.
And now Lumeckos has to get in and get the kill in 1 minute and 10 seconds. So JoJo has no reason to overextend, forcing Lumeckos to figure something out in these closing moments. Has to be so careful, but has to be so aggressive. That whole game plan needs to shift right now. 55 seconds on the clock and 198 damage.
And the back throw will do. And I was about to say, you all are seeing what we're talking about with the slow and steady, campy, defensive play where, you know, JoJo perfectly happy to go to time. But in that situation, obviously seeing that opening, has been conditioning projectiles for the past 30, 40 seconds, was able to get in there and get the grab, and knowing at, you know, north of 200%, guaranteed kill, doesn't matter where you're at on the stage.
We need to take the tortoise and the hare out of general circulation in PNW. It is not good for our mental health or our sleep schedules. All right, with that, we are going into Game 3. However, this is Lumeckos' counter pick and choosing to go to Battlefield.
Yeah, and I'm not familiar enough with this matchup to really know kind of any of the ladders or extensions that maybe you'd want to be going for here.
Yeah, all I can really think about here for Lumeckos is up air trains, right?
Yeah, which I don't think, you know, Toon Link can kind of shark you a little bit, but nothing in this, no up air ladders to really speak of. Ooh,
that tick grab right there, so strong, and continuing to juggle. No, waiting for the air dodge from JoJo, but didn't give it to him.
Oh, what an F tilt though! Just being able to clip Lumeckos from the ledge, keep them in disadvantage.
The
Nice
patience.
weight, yeah.
JoJo tried to cross up there, but a couple frames too slow. Lumeckos finding the option, but not the kill. Both of these players at kill percent now, and only a minute in, a much more aggressive start to the game than what we saw last time. However, from here we could start seeing things slow down like we did at the end of the last one. Drag down, not going to work out. The counter pick actually working against Lumeckos there, not able to finish that move.
Fair gonna send. Oh, and I love the aggressive option there because could not let that fair connecting was death.
Speaking of death.
Yeah, Luma covering the neutral get up there.
Just feels like such a checkmate because if you jump with bad timing, you also get up smash.
Yeah. And then rolling in's getting covered as well.
Great setup from Lumeckos. Beautiful spacing to make that threat. And now Lumeckos starting to get the momentum cooking.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely on death's door here, but Toon Link, I wouldn't say, doesn't exactly struggle to kill from just raw, like, I have a cheater move that kills you, but does need to get a confirm here. And at this kind of percent, I'm honestly not super sure. I'm going to guess that Bomb and Boomerang still have options for you. It's definitely, if you're able to catch them coming up and bomb from below, they're going to pop up in a nice little position above the stage, or you can just get shield poked.
Yeah, the shield pressure there. Lumeckos got caught between a rock and a hard place. You drop shield and you get killed, or you don't drop shield and you get killed. Either way, it's going in JoJo's favor, but the percentages remain in Lumeckos at 63-7. I feel like, personally, JoJo's biggest strength as a player is his ability to not die. You'll go toe-to-toe with him on damage until you get to like 150, and then he'll just keep going up, and you'll be dead, and then you'll be lapped on your next stock.
Yeah, and I think what people underestimate with Toon Link also is how crazy good his air acceleration and just mobility is. Like, this is a floaty character that has, it just, like, you think he can't recover, and then he's like, oh no, he's getting back.
And we've seen that air acceleration on display in this bracket. The way JoJo is able to just,
I like the idea, but
I feel like Lumeckos had to like double take to figure out what direction he was going. That pullback is so weird.
What an F smash. That's the second F smash of the set. Really key stock there to go up.
Yeah, he got away with it. He did an F smash in neutral and got punished with a smash attack, but because Lumeckos wasn't ready with the charge, like, didn't even die for it. Ended up dying with a follow-up, but overall, like, not that bad.
Now we're down to last stock situation here. Pretty much just an even game.
And now, yeah, you're just in Bombo combo mode.
Yeah, now whenever you don't have that wall of Luma, I feel like Toon Link can kind of turn up. I mean, look how
he's turning up.
Yeah, kind of holding the W key there for a second.
My man thought he was from SoCal.
Yeah, you don't have a shield in front of you, so I'm just gonna put on a little bit of pressure. Once the Luma comes back, go back to my game plan. I like the up tilt. Was on the wrong side of the platform.
Lumeckos a little bit on the back foot here. JoJo's just nickel and diming them for everything they're worth. Can they answer back? Can they find that hard read like they did in the previous game? Or is this the moment in the set where JoJo gets the momentum, absolutely eviscerating that Luma?
The poor Luma, and the up air is going to take it.
And with that, JoJo gets the momentum in the set.
Yeah, going up 2-1, and at this point,
that means game 5 counter pick, worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Which can be pretty potent.
Lumeckos thinking for a little bit. Wonder if we're going to see... I just don't know how...
I don't think you would go Bayo here. Just having to deal with all those projectiles from JoJo that you don't have to deal with as Rosa.
Right.
And Lumeckos has been proving that they are very good at using that down B to maneuver around projectiles. So I don't think that's the problem.
And also I imagine that I'm going to go out on a limb and say that JoJo is probably pretty good at the Bayo DI that you need to make those combos not work as well. Holy crap, that's not quite dead.
But so much damage.
78% though.
And you're stuck in the corner against JoJo, who is just not done with you yet. There's those Bombo combos I was talking about.
109 unanswered, 120. Are we going to see a 0 to death? Oh my gosh, that was almost one of those super sweet down bomb into fairs.
I was so ready for JoJo to be dead off
To
that
be
one
reversed,
mistake.
yeah.
Like,
I was like, wait, is this reversal about to be the most insane thing ever?
that's the Twitter clip right there.
Yeah, just
However,
almost 0 to death, and then you just get 2 fairs and kill.
you got to be so careful in this game. People talk about like the corner in FGC. Clearly, they have an experience off the stage in Smash Bros. Bomb to
I
up
love
B.
that. I was like, wait, they're out of range for the up air, but knowing that the Cyclone is just going to be able to catch them if like they're not ready for it. I don't actually know. That might have been true. I'm not totally
I
sure
don't
if
know
there
if
was
you
a way
can
to get out of
even.
it.
Maybe you can't even air dodge through that because it's so
yeah.
active. I'm not sure. I bet JoJo knows though because he just used it to great effect. And now Lumeckos down a stock in what could be their last game of this tournament.
And at 132, pretty close to death, getting clipped by his own bomb. But
Double up smash. I think Lumeckos might be getting a little bit nervous there, really trying to get this kill off. And JoJo, like I said, he will not give it to you for free. You got to work for that fair and honest gameplay. And right now, Lumeckos can't find it.
and just chipping away with the projectiles, keeping Luma dead. Okay, finally able to take it, but not before giving up 113%, which is going to be pretty darn critical here. That is definitely bomb up air material. And the shield pressure.
I mean, the risk reward is kind of there in that situation for him. If he gets the F smash, he wins. If not, he's at basically 0.
Well, and also it's
Lumeckos.
interesting. I don't know if it's the same as
Ooh, they wanted the up air.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same as normal Link Boomerang. I'm going to guess it is. But Boomerang is ridiculously safe on block for some reason. Like close range Boomerang on your shield.
He needs it.
And yeah, he does kind of need it though.
Yeah, he kind of does.
So like, and does a decent amount of shield stun. So I'm curious, like that setup there. If like JoJo just knows, like I can drop a bomb on you, boomerang you at close range, and then set up for an F smash. And if you hold it, you're getting shield broken.
Yeah, and JoJo is very good at creating those boomerang setup opportunities. Oh, but the reversal.
What a saucy down air. Just saying, if you're going to try and recover low, I am here for it. I will serve this up to you on a silver platter.
And all of a sudden, back in this game and with a slight percentage lead and stage control.
Yeah, really a momentum shift there with that down air. And it's funny how Luma just kind of floats in there and down airs you very politely. It just looks like a very polite spike.
It feels kind of bad, like, oh, I'm sorry about
sorry
this.
about that. Had to do it.
Man, it's from the
Had
Midwest.
to do it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry there, bud.
Sorry there. Very, very Minnesota nice, as I like to call it. Shout out to all my Minnesotans. Oh.
Well, this is the
Going for it again.
opportunity. Had the read on the air dodge, but JoJo using that air acceleration and drift we were talking about earlier to just make it a non-issue. Don't even have to directional air dodge.
Yeah, just can kind of just get out of there. Ooh, I like the get up attack to get Luma off. The boomerang just taking up a bunch of space, killing the Luma and knocking Rosa back. And now a low tier is on the screen. You know, whenever they don't have Luma.
Really a struggle. However, Lumeckos is so good at surviving without Luma because they know once you don't have Luma, the other person's going to be holding forward a little bit more.
That's true. If you're used to that kind of conditioning and that game plan, clipped by his own bomb there, put into disadvantage.
Sending the Luma out. However, JoJo snuck past it. Smooth criminal getting back onto stage. And right now, like a thief in the night, he is trying to steal out this set before it gets out of hand.
Oh my gosh.
Attack.
Yeah, I was going to say not enough time for anything else. Okay. Stalling on ledge a little bit. Every second
grab.
counts. Yeah, not going to quite kill yet.
Can
Gonna
you
look for the
get
bomb
back?
drop?
Trying to wait out for this Luma. Okay, the Luma is back, but you're still off stage against JoJo. What is the answer? At 149, no ledge trump, a little too slow. And now the roles are reversed yet again. Just
What do you
waiting.
do?
Get up attack, perfect
Get hit
answer.
by your own bomb.
Lumeckos has the opportunity, has the stage control, but JoJo fighting out of the corner for all he's worth. Basically even percents here. The smallest opening.
Oh my god.
And Lumeckos finds it.
Was that an F tilt? Just my ignorance about, like, I don't even know what that was.
It looked like an F tilt.
I mean, was that a Luma? Someone in the chat what? I'm pretty sure it was an F tilt. It was a semi-anticlimactic move to end the game with.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh damn, that just killed.
Even the game was like, wait, what? Like there was no kill screen or anything. When Sakurai's doing a double take, you know your DI may have not been quite up to snuff in that moment. And with that, Lumeckos brings it back to even. We have got a loser's semis game 5 on our hands. Who will it be? JoJoDaHomeless or Lumeckos? Who is going to take it right here, right now at Smash to Pieces number 46?
Those up airs, always going to be scary.
Ooh, Lumeckos found a hole in that combo. However, a dead Luma and a ledge trap. What can JoJo do? Good job there with the ledge trump, but not able to get much off of it. Kind of a wasted opportunity.
Wonder if there's any drag down shenanigans with the side, with the fair. Kind of looks like there could be. I just don't know. I've seen Lumeckos play this character, but I just don't know a lot about this character. I just never don't see them very much on the screen.
Well, the problem is only Lumeckos plays this character.
Yeah, it's true. Well, at least, yeah, in our region.
Yeah.
There might probably some other reps, but not that. Gosh, who are they? I don't even know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Who are
DeBuzz?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. Other than DeBuzz, who are the reps? I'm sure they exist, but... Well, right now, we're just kind of playing a game, just toss things back and forth, scrappy mid-range.
I'm seeing a little bit of mental damage from JoJo in the player cam. Multiple times that stock, even before the kill, he was kind of shaking his head a little bit, not feeling great about it. And that can be such a difficult thing to break out of in a matchup like this when you play a character like Toon Link, who has to be so precise for so long and so patient against the shenanigans that Lumeckos has been finding. Think back to both games that Lumeckos has won. There's been that down air, there's been that F smash, taking those early stocks with the hard reads.
Looking for...
Oh, the Luma.
Yeah, just saving there. Because, Toon Link Zair can lead to tech chase scenarios. It's a pretty good little tool to get people caught off guard and gain some stage control, but sometimes the little Starman in the sky has something else to say about it.
The number of projectiles JoJo is able to safely pull out in neutral is unbelievable. Like, if you blocked his side of the screen, you would just assume there were 2 Toon Links over there.
Yeah, there's a lot of things flying out in all directions.
My man just Z-dropped and recaught a bomb mid-combo.
Yeah, the item play from JoJo has always been really, really impressive. I think, when you play a character that has an item, it's something you should definitely develop.
But as soon as you find that opening, Lumeckos sending him into the corner, that bomb bouncing up and down like a hot potato there. Finally, JoJo getting out, but 52% worse for wear.
Trying to keep Lumeckos in the corner.
Ooh, aggressive approach is going to get punished by JoJo.
That was just 4 back airs in a row.
I was talking about how JoJo is going to have to be so careful with the mental, but the same thing is true for Lumeckos. If you do give him those opportunities, JoJo has those combos. He has the early kill confirms, and Lumeckos, on the other hand, has those deep, deep edge guards.
Yeah, definitely going deep, but the acceleration and just the ability to float back low, making it kind of tough for Lumeckos to get any kills off the stage. Almost died.
Ooh, great idea from JoJo. He gets the grab anyway, doesn't get punished for that up smash. It is pretty safe, especially against an opponent who is desperately trying to land. And Lumeckos cannot get out of this corner. Oh, as soon as I say something.
But the up air getting reversaled there, and that is probably what JoJo wanted to do, confirm into an up air.
Yeah, and about 80%. That was a relatively early stock as well, but Lumeckos getting the one in there, JoJo getting one right back. And now all of a sudden, we are in game 5, last stock, even percents.
Yeah, all the adaptation, all the reads, all of the mental stack that you can have in this matchup has come down to this final stock right here. Who is going to continue on? Both of these players really want to keep this run going. Face-to-face Justice, face Ludo later on in the bracket.
And it's not just the mental stack, it's the mental fortitude. They've been playing this set for so long, and now we've got 2 minutes 15 on the clock on this final game. This could go to time, or at least very close, like we saw in that game earlier, where Lumeckos was just forced to hold in at the end out of sheer desperation. Either way, neither of these players wants to give an inch right now, playing so carefully, but there's the opening.
Yeah, and you notice the level of interaction right now. So, I mean, it's a lot of projectiles coming out. Lumeckos obviously having the tool to just delete those projectiles. Got to be careful with it because it is punishable, like we just saw, but very okay, both of these players, to just kind of dance around each other, chip little hits here and there.
Well, that hit might confirm into a little bit more. No, the high recovery, not ready for it.
Yeah, and even though it seems wild to talk about time because, like, you know, neither of these characters are super, super heavy, but just the way that they're currently playing this right now, although it's starting to slip away a little bit, just like now we're starting to look at, I don't actually know if up air is going to kill. It'd be close. Depends on, I guess, where we're hitting it off of for Toon Link.
Now we're back in that exact same situation we saw earlier. What was it, game one? Lumeckos down about 50%, a minute on the clock. How do you get in without getting killed? Oh, that was the opportunity.
Here's the opening. A lot of damage put on there.
90%.
Going deep.
That's enough.
Looking for it. But
Tech. Yes, he does. He's not going to come back. No, the Luma saved him, but he still doesn't come back. And that's going to be it.
And the look on Lumeckos' face, just kind of like, oh my gosh, that was just crazy game.
Lumeckos forced him so low. You see the sigh of relief. So much pressure on that situation. The first time around, it did not work out that way for Lumeckos, but that time found the answer. Maybe it was the conditioning, that mental stack you were talking about, but whatever the case, managed to get the opening and committed to that deep dive. JoJo went a little too low, and that was the end.
Yeah. It felt like just at the end there, it was just really came down to that little scramble off the side there and just who had the resources and who was able to keep their cool under the stage. And, oh, God, that little spike.
So many of those moments throughout this set. JoJo, with rare exception, was not able to find kills at normal percents. It was all like the 150 plus stuff. Look at this, almost came back even at the end there. Toon Link does have pretty good magnet hands. But if you're Lumeckos, you take those. Absolutely deserved. Forget that Wolf game one. It was honestly cooking. The fact that the Toon Link came out and Lumeckos was still able to do it.
Now we are sitting in losers finals. I'm going to see, you know what?